At youth camp, one of our students decided to paint his butt green and yellow and leave cheek prints across the camp as a prank. After stamping a few windows, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Youth Group Chronicles. Joining me in the studio tonight, Isaiah Smallwood and John Scarborough. Welcome back, boys. It is good to have you here in the studio. John, I think you actually blend right into the background with your shirt.
Careful.
With your shirt.
Yeah, no. It's fine.
Hey, John, you matched the background, brother. You matched the background.
People on the audio pod could be very confused.
I'm sorry.
This is great.
But thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. That was hello to our live chat, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We're going live on them all, guys. How cool is that? Lauren is in the chat. Can we get a meow in the chat? Yeah, guys, throw the cat emoji in there, please. This is Devin, I think, is on with us tonight. Mary, Dylan, Grace, thank you guys for joining us on Youth Group Chronicles Behind the Scenes. These people, if you're live, you get to watch episodes months before they ever come out.
That's fine.
Some of these episodes take a while to drop, but you guys get to see it before anyone else. And if you want to be updated every time that we go live, go to ygcpodcast.com.
Think about it. You get to see it before we do.
Updates.
That's a fact. Actually, we're watching it right now.
Yeah, you get to before you. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
We're living it, but we don't actually know.
Yeah, no, we don't get to see it.
Yeah.
I probably look stupid right now.
I know I do.
He's saying, why didn't you tell me?
It's all right.
With that jacket,
no,
brother?
You guys look good. Don't worry. You look good. Actually, that's a fire coat.
It was $7 at JCPenney today.
That is nice. Oh, you got it today? Look at you.
Had to.
All right, guys. We will kick this off with a story from Micah. Micah said, I walked over to the drums in our youth building and started jokingly playing them while standing up. What I didn't realize is that my friend had removed the drum seat, leaving behind just a 6 to 7 inch metal post.
This is going great.
In full dramatic fashion, I jumped up and went to sit, only to land straight on the metal post.
Proof or it didn't happen.
What? It tore through my jeans, my underwear, and went straight into my butt.
Proof or it didn't happen.
Oh, no.
I shot up in shock and took off sprinting to the bathroom, passing through our crowded church lobby while holding a massive hole in my jeans. Once I got to the bathroom, it hurt so bad I legit passed out, thinking I ruptured my colon.
They got tampons in the other bathroom.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Just utilize them.
No, I don't know. That's wild.
Hey,
you ever see that video?
It's
where
available
the guy's sitting
now.
on a stool and then like drops out underneath them, and then he just gets up like nothing happened. It's just the metal.
Was this like a Sunday? What was it? I might have missed it.
He was at youth group playing around with his friend on the drum set.
He said the
and his friend took off like the what do they call that, guys? Drum throne. I think that's what they call them. And they pulled it off, and there's just a metal post.
Yeah. Oh my
And the kid like jumped and sat on it.
So they did that intentionally, knowing
his
that
body. Yeah, his ex-friend.
You got to get better friends.
Yeah, you evil.
I was about to say, you need way better friends.
You evil for that.
Yeah, you need way better friends.
Evil.
I'd never talk. I'm just kidding.
Evil. Yes, guys, it is Brother John with us tonight.
Brother
John.
Yes, sir.
Brother John.
Wow.
Brother John.
I don't remember what you probably don't either, but what episodes? It's been a while, but we had him on with Shaw. Where's Shaw?
Shaw's right.
Shaw's babysitting somewhere. We had him on with Shaw a little bit ago, and Isaiah's like, we got to get John in here again. So
I appreciate that.
People are happy you're here.
I'm happy you guys are here, man. I love you.
This is a story from Tara. Tara said,
That's my cousin.
When I was preaching one Sunday, I meant to say, it's good to worship as the body of Christ. Instead, I accidentally said, it's so good to come together and worship my body.
There's no way you accidentally say that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You got it twisted, brother. You went up there and said, guys, worship my body.
Yeah, he's possessed. He's possessed.
He said, guys, I look good.
Worship
my body.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, he did that on purpose.
I understand. Like, I would have just stuttered. I wouldn't have said something like that. Like, I would have been like, we come to work.
You think you could catch yourself quick enough?
I don't think I would. I don't know. I've never went to say something. I've stuttered. I went to say something. I'm like, never mind. but I've never been like said a whole nother crazy phrase.
You know, I think my problem, and maybe others,
What's that?
is I talk too fast.
Mm.
So I'm just like trying to get something out, and I'll just say it. I'm like, oh, there's no
Rewind.
Yeah, there's no time to stop.
Yeah, all right.
So maybe they're in the same boat.
Yeah,
I just say it with confidence.
Isaiah just thinks it's on
Yeah,
purpose.
Isaiah just says wild things.
Like
Wild
the
man.
tampon comment.
Yeah, it's true though.
That man's A.
It was on purpose. Hey, you're not alone, Isaiah. Gideon said he thinks it was on purpose.
That man's A wrong.
Commandment number 1 broken. They didn't go back. This is a story from Elijah. Elijah said, I was going through a rough time with housing and a job when one of my middle school girls handed me a Dairy Queen gift card she won at our White Elephant event.
Fire.
She just looked at me and said, take this. I know you could use the money.
That's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's so disrespectful.
But what's hilarious is she didn't know that was she was legitimately thinking that she was helping her youth pastor.
Take this, man. I know. Why did she think that? Or just
Did somebody ever give you a Dairy Queen?
I know you.
I know I'm down bad.
Here's $5.
You can't even give me a McDonald's.
You know, you got a Dairy Queen here.
Yeah, we do actually. It's brand new.
Oh, I mean here. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, wait, what? Have you been
I
there?
gotta.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yo, their ice cream, low-key pretty fire.
I've never.
I mean,
I never,
it's Dairy Queen.
That's why. So you go there for the food or you go there for the ice cream?
I went there and got a burger. I think that was.
I
Okay,
went
I
to
feel like
Dairy
that's
Queen
a
and
mistake.
I did get a Sunday.
I feel like that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Like when I think Dairy Queen, I'm like, you're going there for ice cream.
Yeah.
Like I've never gone there for food.
That's
just
true.
Chad, don't leave me hanging
Not to
on
mention
this.
Red Robin's burger.
Do you go to
That
Dairy
great.
Queen for the ice cream
Yeah,
or
you
the
got it.
food? Throw some ice cream. What do they call them? Emojis.
Those
Oh,
Throw
emoji,
some
yeah,
ice cream
yeah.
emojis in the chat if you're there for the ice cream.
them blizzards.
Put a burger.
They
in
are
there.
good. We just got the they did why'd they do that, Sierra? What was it? A free cone for something? Oh, spring. First day of spring, they were doing a free cone.
Oh,
So we went and got the free
Yeah,
cones. It was
that's
great.
fire.
It was just
You take your
vanilla, but they
kids?
tasted.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it
just
just
recently.
okay.
yeah, the kids love it. What's that?
Just recently they did.
Yeah,
that?
like last week. Yeah, it was
that's
really
fire.
good. Yeah, you missed
Why
it.
didn't you put us on?
You
Oh, no,
what?
it's cool. It's cool. It's all
Yeah.
right.
Put the
Next
link
year.
in.
All right. See, I'm not alone. Next year, I got you. I'll send you a calendar invite.
Hey, July 11th, free Slurpee Day at 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got-
Classic.
Put that on your calendar.
We
Your
don't do-
kids
we
love
don't do dye,
Slurpees,
bro.
bro.
We
We
got a
don't do
couple.
dye.
Huh? No dye.
Mm.
That's smart.
That's actually
smart.
very.
I wish I knew stuff like that.
I do.
Ain't they taking dyes out? Didn't they just?
I don't know. Apparently, that's on the docket. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens. We'll see what
They're
happens.
doing a lot. They're getting a lot done, brother.
So what are
Not
they
done.
gonna do?
Okay, free Dairy Queen. What did it say here? Sorry, I just made you delete it.
Oh.
All right, what day is it? Put this on your calendar. March 20th, 2026. Dairy Queen free cone day, everybody. I'm putting you on
Fire.
right now.
Don't say we.
Yep, don't say we didn't tell you.
Don't say we didn't tell you.
Mark your calendars. You can go save $1.25.
Can they see the no card?
No, just us.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
He this
like a
whole
word.
time
I
he
was
thinks-
What
it's
else?
just for us. It's inside.
Oh, okay.
Studio only.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say it.
No, it's fine.
Don't-
She's she puts it there. 'Cause okay, this is the funny thing. Sierra doesn't
Sierra
have a,
has so much fun over there.
yeah. Sierra was so excited for the setup. So for those who don't know, Sierra's at our like command center.
She's
over
the
here.
editor. She's the
She
editor.
is. She can throw stuff on her screens. She can search stuff for us, and she wants me to get this obnoxious, like chaotic, what do they call it? A keyboard
Yeah.
that's like ASMR. So we'll hear it in like the
Oh,
hallway
no,
out there,
bro.
and she wants people to know what. Yeah, she already like looked it up and sent it to me. She wants me to buy it
No,
so that everyone can know when she's looking something up for us.
no.
But
Actually, I think that would be comical.
that right.
Yeah, it would be funny.
But she refuses to
yeah.
be on a mic over there or a camera. So this is like her little thing. She'll throw notes up for us to see, and when she thinks she like has something funny, she'll throw it up, and I say it, and I get the credit.
Boom.
So
should be like Siri.
most of the time it's actually Sierra saying it. But
Yeah.
All right,
when you now we're gonna fight.
I don't want to.
keep your marital stats.
Crazy.
We don't need to know about it. We don't need to
All
know
right,
about
this is from Danielle, and this is our Finish the Chronicles segment of the
it.
show.
All right,
This is where we take.
he's got to go first this time.
Okay, yeah, John, you're up. You're up first. You did a good job last time. First
thank
time,
you.
yeah.
Thank
you were
you.
wrong, but you did a good job.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she fell down an elevator. It wasn't a rabbit animal.
Yeah, I thought it was a rabbit animal.
Yeah,
Right?
it was a good guess. Good guess.
Oh, thank you.
Nah, it's the second time.
Thank you. I didn't see it.
Second time.
Oh, wow.
Second time.
Close
Second
up.
time.
On the final warning of a youth conference, our chaperone woke up and couldn't find our youth pastor anywhere. She was supposed to leave early to get back to college, but since she was the only other adult on the trip besides our youth pastor, she couldn't just leave without touching base with him first. She searched everywhere, but he was gone.
Mhm.
John, where do you think this youth pastor went? They're at a youth conference. She wakes up, she's got to go, and he's nowhere to be found.
Let's keep this
Nah, because you probably
PG-13.
thinking what I'm thinking.
Hey,
That boy shacked up. Baby.
hey, no.
Boy shacked up.
Shacked up is crazy. He's talking about Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player. That's even crazier.
Where
But,
that- yeah, that's even worse. He's doing what with Shaq?
Why is Shaq there?
yeah, honestly, yeah, that was where my mind went. Bad experiences.
Okay, that's a great guess.
Bad
We've definitely shared stuff like that on the show.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna let Jay.
No.
I'm gonna say he was at the bar.
Okay, he was at the bar.
Shame on him.
What to the
So
bar?
like to the next morning, you think like 7, 8 a.m. he's still at the bar. That's your guess.
Ooh,
'Cause this
in the
is
morning.
the next morning. Like she wakes up, she's ready to leave early, and she's like, "Hey, like the kids are yours now," and she can't find him. She's like knocking on his door or whatever. They're staying at a youth conference.
I bet you he got arrested.
Oh, that's a good guess.
He got arrested. He's in jail.
He got trapped in an elevator. Said Matt said he's trapped in an elevator.
What?
Shelby's at the roof.
They won't let the elevator go. They want to keep it.
I think
Lauren, I almost told that story by the way.
he snuck off to the kitchen, and he got trapped in the freezer.
I thought you were gonna say the other thing, or else I would have said it. But it's all right.
What? Okay, so now that he didn't say what we were gonna say,
Yeah, I think he got caught up.
he with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's.
I
check
mean,
the
I
chat.
just thought that we both said that at the beginning. So I
Okay,
didn't
I'll
think
keep
it
my
was-
first one. I'll keep my first
You
one.
got your first
All
one. What was it? What was it?
He was.
Oh, with the
in
bar,
Jail.
the bar.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
He's in jail. He got arrested.
What?
Mr.
All right.
Pastor.
He was. I feel like I can't read that. He
Nah,
was.
read it.
I have to read them before I
They just go
read
up.
it out loud. Let's see some guesses here. Let's see some. Wow, no one. He's hungover. Okay, so that goes with the bar.
Yeah,
I did see a
yeah.
couple other ones. Guys, put it in the chat. Let me see your guesses. Let me see. He
Who's that?
trapped in the closet. Okay,
It's wifey.
Oh, tell us. Hey.
guys. So they're not at a commercial. They're not at church camp. Someone asked, would they really have a full size commercial freezer? They're at a youth conference, so they're probably staying at a hotel.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So a lot of people are saying the drunk option. Actually,
Yeah. Drunk and arrested. Drunk in
yeah. Do
public.
you want to change your guess? I mean, actually, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
They're at a youth conference, though.
Yeah,
Could be a
there's big
hotel.
freezers there.
He got hit by a car. He fell down a hill.
No, man.
hit by a car is crazy.
No violence.
Locked in the bathroom.
That's a possibility.
No, we do violence on the pod, but as long as it doesn't result in death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Live violence.
Which some people have sent in some crazy.
Yeah,
I'll
honestly,
tell you.
I don't
afterwards.
know.
Okay.
You don't know.
He's in somebody else's hotel room.
Okay, that's a good guess.
Be
All right,
honest.
that's a great
Be
guess.
honest.
Great guess.
Be
Good job.
He's at the slot machines. He's
Ah,
held up as a hostage.
Clever.
Great guesses, guys.
Slot machine.
She couldn't leave without touching base with him first, so she searched everywhere,
All right.
but he was gone. That's when she called our church, and the senior pastor told her that he had received an email from the youth pastor at 2 a.m. saying that Jesus had come to him in a dream and told him to become a Jehovah Witness.
That wasn't Jesus.
He resigned immediately and left his entire youth group at the conference.
He had a nightmare.
He left and became a Jehovah's Witness.
That man rose up. He said,
I need to pray more because my
Jehovah's
mind was
Witness.
somewhere crazy. I would have never thought. I changed religions in the middle of the conference. You know what I mean?
It must have been a pretty crappy conference.
"Can we
Dang,
look
you're
up?
right.
Can we when you get back to the editorial desk?
That's crazy.
Can
What
we
is-
look up how many Christians convert to Jehovah's Witness a year?
We've had 2 just on this podcast.
Right.
Really? I always thought they'd go to the nation.
Yeah, what in the world is right? That is an insane story.
Yeah.
These are youth based. Yeah, they are. All right, how
Take
many
your time.
quit-
Take your time. Take your
how
time.
many
From my-
Take
Christians
your time.
convert to how do we spell this? J-E
Jehovah.
H.
witness.
Don't
ChatGPT
do it.
will know.
Please
It's
don't.
gonna know.
Oh yeah, ChatGPT. I love that.
I feel like he's gonna be. Oh, they don't.
man.
This.
Oh, dang.
I guess it's thousands.
No.
What does it say?
Worldwide
No, that says
annual increase.
Annual
overall.
increase of
I don't think
2.4.
there's anywhere to know.
but there's no
How many
that
Christians
doesn't mean
convert?
Christians.
Yeah, because they probably aren't.
Like I
gonna
could
be
see like Islam or the other way around because like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
so big in the
Yeah.
world.
It's a weird, yeah.
I actually had a Jehovah's Witness come to my door a week and a half ago. His name's Samuel. He's a nice guy. We had a conversation.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Pastor
I think it's really important that we as Christians show love no matter like how we believe. So like I grew up with Mormon friends, even though devout Christian, my mom's a pastor. Like I think it's very important for us to not be clanging cymbals, but like understanding that even in the opportunity for people to, you know, try and even like come at our religion or come at, you know, what we believe, like going about it with a confidence, knowing that even though, yes, Jesus is real, you don't have to be a DB about it.
Also,
You know, just be loving.
knowing what you believe is also pretty important too.
Absolutely.
Because
100%.
you could get dismantled pretty quick.
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely.
We've had
Because no, people do their research if they're coming against you. They want to make you look dumb
Dude,
ASAP.
what?
I had Mormons come to my house when I was living with my parents.
Oh, man.
And it was 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I gave them the business. Pause. I gave them the business, and we went back and forth.
Yo.
And they didn't know what they believed by the time they left my house.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
They brought back the prophet.
Uh-oh.
And
that's
I
wrong.
had a 70-year-old man surrounded by 5 Mormons sitting on my couch, and we had Bible study. And I was just like, this is where you guys are wrong. And they were not allowed to come to our house anymore. They would skip over
You were
our
marked,
house.
right?
Absolutely.
Pastor was saying that
Yeah.
happened to him
100%.
He go-
recently.
he goes to
100%.
Ithaca,
It
so
was
he doesn't know.
wild.
Yep. Oh yeah, you missed that, but you were there, right?
Yeah,
But
I was
again,
there.
I,
was
did it in
there.
love. I did not do it in a way
No,
of
that's
like,
fair.
Come on.
guys, sit down. You
Gotta have the
stupid.
heart.
Good
I'm
job.
not. We're not doing that.
The heart of
Good job.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, this is an anonymous story. During a big church staff meeting, everyone was tossing out name ideas for the sponsored holes of our golf tournament that we were hosting. When it came to Chick-fil-A's, no one had a solid suggestion for a name. That is until one of the youth directors excitedly blurted out, we should call it the My Pleasure Hole.
Why?
This microphone's not letting me face palm.
The entire room went silent for about 30 seconds until he realized what he said.
Yeah, I would have left.
So you actually don't know why?
Huh?
You don't know why he suggested that?
No. Wait, why?
It is my pleasure to serve you.
That's their phrase at
Oh, at
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Every time they're like, it's my pleasure.
My
Oh,
pleasure.
I
he's
don't,
like,
I don't
why
go
don't-
there enough. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie.
Apparently he thought,
It's my pleasure.
yeah,
to
they right?
serve
They do
you.
that, right?
Dang.
Why do Chick-fil-A say my pleasure? It is inspired by Truett Cathy, the founder. Okay, wow.
Thank you, Kathy.
Maybe they won't be doing it anymore after this comes out.
Stand strong, Kathy. That's crazy.
Yeah, clock out is 100% what he needs to do. Can you explain the... Thank you. Now, I'm always reading comments from people that are here in the room, and it always throws me off.
What did you say?
That's
What did you say?
hilarious. Can you explain the joke?
Oh, okay.
But do you understand, though?
Yeah, I get it now, but still.
Right, yeah.
I mean, he low-key did.
It's called pleasure
Yeah, I
hole.
did.
Pleasure hole. Like what?
This is my pleasure hole.
This is the pleasure.
This is my pleasure hole.
Imagine they put all that on a sign for like the
Yeah.
sponsorships and stuff at a golf tournament.
So they went through with it? Or-
They're at the
No,
pleasure hole.
I'm just saying that's what would
Oh
have
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Whole 19.
You would have had
Whole
some
17.
unexpected guests, brother. I'm telling you right now.
All right, this is from Edward. Edward said, at youth camp, one of our students decided to paint his butt green and yellow
All right,
Go
right,
Packers.
stop.
Go Packers.
stop.
and leave cheek prints across the camp as a prank. After stamping a few windows, he tried to lift himself up to a smaller window, but ended up shattering it and putting his bare butt straight through the glass.
Backfired.
He's hurt. Yeah.
Literally.
He's done for it. Backfire. Yeah. In every sense of the word.
With gashes across both cheeks and glass stuck in his skin, he ran to the nurse and then was sent to the hospital where he had to wait 9 hours to finally get his
Yeah.
stitches.
They know it. They know you did it. He's busted.
I guarantee the camp was like, you know what? Why don't you let a few people go ahead? Let this boy sit for a little bit.
Let him learn.
Think about what he did.
All right, he's just sitting there wounded with a
That boy got
Sliced
that boy got
thing out
glass
his
butt.
Oh man.
Man, that's gotta hurt.
Ah man. See?
I sat on a nail one time actually.
Ooh.
Like a nail.
It went into the cheek.
Oh yeah. I was like a
Oh,
kid.
Man.
It freaking hurt.
You was
I
a
can't
kid.
imagine
I'm not gonna
glass.
say it.
Yeah.
You was a child.
Yeah. You're gonna
Oh,
talk about my
man.
childhood.
Dang.
Don't disrespect me.
That man to fight.
Yeah, I can't imagine glass.
Yeah, a nail.
Yes, his cheeks got violated.
All right.
In-
Oh, come on.
All right.
See? Leave it to them. Leave it to them.
All right.
Did he deserve it?
Keep
I
it
don't know.
clean.
I don't know.
Ham
Yeah,
stamp.
He
Why are there
did.
so many butts today?
Yeah.
There was only.
Ham
This is the
stamping is
second butt
hilarious.
story. Okay, calm down, Grace. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Calling it ham stamping is wild.
Wait,
Ham
what is that? I
stamping?
don't know what that is.
He stamped a window with his butt.
Oh,
Ham stamping. Is
I never refer to a butt as ham.
neither have I.
Yeah.
Neither have I.
Ham is crazy.
This is a thing.
That's insane. Say I got some ham.
Did you say Sam's got a ham?
I
Is that
don't know.
What?
Sam's
That's what
got
I
ham,
heard.
brother.
That's what I
Look
heard.
at Sam's ham over there.
That's crazy. Ham is.
Okay,
Ham-
yeah,
I
it's a
just don't
thing.
like
ham
it.
is
It is ham.
diabolical.
ChatGPT says it's true. Some people playfully refer to butts as ham.
Wow.
I am not on that list. I don't know where they got
Playfully
that
refer,
from.
The ham, yeah, that's where yam came from.
This-
Ham stamp.
Yam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this is
Stay
a
safe.
story from
Stay safe.
Evan. And this is our guess the denomination segment.
Oh, I love
This is fun. I'm glad we started doing this
I
in
do
season
like
7.
that. That's fine.
This is fun. And like I said, they don't let us know their denomination,
Sure.
but it's really fun to make a guess anyway.
Yeah.
Evan said at youth group, we played a game called Fish Slap. Students answered trivia questions, and if they got it wrong, the leader they were paired with got slapped in the face with raw fish.
Nineveh.
I was about to say that's that VeggieTales.
Yeah, that's Nineveh.
Yo,
That's
actually,
hilarious.
I watched that a lot growing up.
Yeah.
And that episode, I was convinced that in Nineveh, they really hit people with fish.
Yeah.
He did.
It was
And no matter, and now I get it as a parent.
You didn't
like,
read that?
I was like 4
It's in the Bible.
when this came out.
Yeah.
So I was like my kid's age now. And so I was convinced that this was, and my mom was like, no, like that's not true. It's just in the show. And I was
Right.
I was so dead set that like
Why are you
my,
lying?
yeah. And now I get it because my kid will like die on the craziest hill. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is what you're going to fight about? Like really? Like obviously I know this is the title of the song on
Right.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And they'll come up with something. So I was in those shoes as well. But my mom eventually told me that she wrote the company to double check. And sure enough, they were not slapping people with fish in Nineveh. And that's what convinced me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think she really did it or she did
So
it?
your
No.
mom wrote.
Oh, okay. She
No.
didn't really do it.
Was
She
it big
did
idea? What are they? What's VeggieTales?
Yeah, it's a big idea.
Is it
you
big?
got it. You got it.
Yeah,
you got it.
yeah. Wow, that's
your mom
crazy.
actually wrote that.
No, she she
Oh.
lied to me.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way she wrote.
They would have never responded.
Julia
They
would
would have
never
been
lie.
like,
They would have been like, read the Bible, maybe.
bye. Yeah. But-
All right, back to the story. Back to the
Sorry,
story.
that's where I thought. That's,
The slaps weren't too bad until the last round. This tall, athletic 8th grade girl hadn't slapped anyone yet, and the crowd started chanting for her to let it rip.
ooh.
She wound up and smacked the leader so hard that blood splattered all over the leader, on herself, and the front row of all the students. The smell on stage was horrible, and I had to preach the message while gagging between sentences.
That's what they get, man. Leave these fish alone, bro. That's what you get.
What denomination would do this?
That's
That's
non-denominational.
non-denominational all day,
Yeah.
bro.
That's us.
none.
That's our church.
Bring the
That's
fish in.
us.
Bring
Yeah,
the
bring-
fish in.
Got them ahead of time?
Absolutely.
No.
Bring the fish in.
No. Leave them
Absolutely
fresh out
us.
the river.
Because that's just real outside the box.
I bet the pastor was just like, the Lord did a bloody sacrifice, quite like this.
He tied it into his sermon
Absolutely,
somehow.
100%.
Non-denominational. Okay, we're not
Wow,
alone.
Absolutely.
Was
Yeah,
it
it has-
Marion
yeah.
said
Absolutely.
non-denominational? Yeah, guys, let us know. This is where we want some chat participation. Assemblies of God,
Definitely
Baptist,
ain't
non-dom.
Kojic, brother.
Stop.
Non-denominational is getting it tonight. That is 100% right.
No fish.
I would say Pentecostal, but I don't think.
You can't have white socks there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Bailey.
Yeah, it ain't coaching, brother.
You ever be a pet rat?
Pentecostal. Aren't a lot of churches that consider themselves non-denominational pretty much Pentecostal?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
I feel like
that's
low-key.
Yeah.
Low-key.
So I feel like they go.
They're one, I feel like there's also Pentecostal churches.
No,
that
I
are
talked to
more
someone today who's a worship leader at a Pentecostal or a non-denominational church, and he was like, I don't even know what like Pentecostal is.
Oh, really? So it was more Baptist? Because I've heard both ways, but when I hear non-denominational, I think it's just a Pentecostal church that doesn't want to get called a Pentecostal church.
Yeah,
I know.
really
Right? Am I talking about us?
Talking about.
Yeah.
So, what's the difference between Baptist and Pentecostal? Because I went to like this Baptist church.
The Holy Spirit.
Okay, but
we could get it's
like the gifts of the Holy Spirit.
The gifts of the Holy Spirit, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, they still caught the same. They did the same thing that they did at this Pentecostal church I was at, and I was just like, what's up?
Although, but Southern Baptist,
yeah,
but Southern Baptist is a lot different. So it's like they're almost more culturally Pentecostal,
okay,
which is interesting. So it's kind of confusing.
I think I went to a Southern Baptist church.
wild.
Then.
Yeah.
It was North Carolina.
Yeah, okay, we're getting some.
We love all our brothers and sisters.
We do. We love them all.
Yeah.
All right. This is a story from Theo.
Huxton, Mr. Vaughn.
On a youth group trip, we had a kid with us that had Tourette's.
All right.
But thankfully for us, it was very subtle.
Baptist.
No, they don't speak in tongues.
I don't know if it was tongues. I don't know.
That was a great joke, Jen. Great job. But thankfully for us, it was very subtle. He would only do small moans. He did it with a closed mouth every 10 minutes or so, and he sounded like.
There's actually people that do that.
And then, he threw me so off. Every 10 minutes or so, and he sounded like a toad or one of those Minecraft villagers.
Yeah.
Everything was fine on the trip until our senior pastor got up to preach to the youth on the final night. This being a group of teens from a non-charismatic church, it was very quiet and awkward already. Stop. But just as the pastor got super passionate and fired up, he came to the climax of the story by saying that Jesus loves you. That's when out of nowhere, this student with Tourette's, who was in the crowd, went on to make the sound of a super loud female orgasm. I was biting my cheek so hard to keep from laughing, I could literally taste blood in my mouth.
Don't do it. That's Don't do that one. Somebody might be walking by.
They definitely are too.
That's crazy. I don't know if you can put that. You can't put that on the denomination. I don't know.
Well, they said it's not. We're past that segment, but
they
did say.
John said we're gonna put this until the end of the podcast. You think we doing one story?
I thought that was route 2.
No, it's fair. It's fair. They did say non-charismatic, so it does narrow it down.
Yeah, that's Methodist.
Baptist.
Hey.
If we're guessing.
Got him.
Or Calvinist.
I wonder what the pastor did. Like,
isn't that the same thing?
I thought Calvinists were real. They were real strict.
I believe they're pretty strict. Yeah.
Calvinist?
Yeah.
I feel like Baptists are more strict than Calvinists.
They're just.
Yeah, I don't. Some of it all does confuse me at the end of the day.
Let's call up a Calvinist. Call up a Calvi.
New segment. Call a friend.
Like
call a denomination.
Call up a Calvi.
Yeah, that's wild.
Someone needs to take Lauren's phone away. Drake said it must have been a good sermon.
Ooh, Drake, you better stop, bro.
Can you imagine that's your amen culture?
Yeah, that sermon must have hit hard.
Yeah, oh man. Can I get a? Oh yeah.
Did I get an oh yeah?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna add the effects. That's.
All right, guys. One more story. This is from Dan.
Calvi.
What's that?
Call up a Calvi.
I know a Calvin.
That should be a new segment. Call up a Calvi.
Oh, man.
Can we not?
That'd be bad.
No, I know. I'm sure there's a lot of Calvinists that listen to the show. Dude, everybody listens to the show. That's what makes this so much fun.
Really? Everybody's a Calvinist?
No, I just
What?
I said a lot.
That's
listen to the
actually
show,
not
yeah.
what he said.
No, because
Don't be mean to John. He's never gonna come back.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
come on,
bro.
appreciate-
First it was
Stop.
Shaw.
I
First you were mean.
Stop, bro.
First you were mean to Shaw. Now you're mean to John.
Zay's a bully.
That's enough.
Zay's a bully.
I'm standing up for him.
Once
Cool.
once you get close to him, he starts to. I'm kidding. No, Zay's a loving.
No, actually, that's I will say when Isaiah starts to bully you, that's
Yeah.
when you know he loves you.
Yeah. Right. He called.
I've never been bullied by him though, so
Yeah, Sam,
he called.
we gotta talk about that.
All right. He said this person looked like a used toothpick. It had me rolling.
what? I didn't.
Because all right, so somebody had like hair and they
I
had
said a
like
Q-tip.
a used Q-tip.
yeah, used Q-tip. What? Because they had hair and they had like blonde like tips, and he was like, "You look like a used Q-tip," and I was like, "I gotta go. This is terrible." Because I was like, "I don't." No, right there. No, I was like, "Bro, you can't be saying that to people."
Nah, because she was roasting me in my own house.
No, because
I said,
it's
nah.
like you could joke around and say something vague, but
this wasn't like
It was a
you saw
youth
them
girl. It
walking
was a
by,
youth
you
girl.
knew
One
the
of my
person.
wife's youth girls.
this was a youth.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
Anybody can get roasted at any time.
Yeah, this is a
at any
YGC
moment.
story. Like, and that's why, and because of
At
like a
any
youth
moment.
girl, I was like, I don't want to laugh because it's gonna make it worse. Like when you say like a joke like that and everybody laughs at you, it's terrible. Because now you just, I was like, let me just go to the other room. Let me just go to the other room.
Nah, bro, it was hilarious.
dude. I would have
man.
been. That would have sent me
Yeah,
over.
yeah, no, it was
A
terrible.
used Q-tip, guys.
That's
A
the-
look it up. You actually, Sierra, save that picture
Yeah.
and throw it. Do you know how to do that?
yeah. It was crazy.
Save it or screenshot it.
And you know that face they make when they don't got nothing to say? Like,
Sierra's gonna show the chat. We'll save it for you guys.
I was like, no way, bro. Leave it alone.
That's hilarious, man.
And then if you go to that, yeah, there you go. Yes, a used one, guys. It's actually low-key disgusting.
It is.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know.
Wow, Sierra, I'm actually really impressed. Oh, it doesn't let it do a
used
vertical. You
Q-tip
have to do
is
horizontal.
hilarious,
That was-
bro.
all right.
That was the worst
I was
thing.
crying.
That was the
We're
worst
waiting,
thing
I'm
I
sorry.
heard you say to somebody.
So, did this girl dye her hair? Is that what was going
I
on?
don't know.
I don't remember. Be honest.
I think it was just highlights. I think it started out as highlights and then the hair grew.
Just started growing into
Yeah,
a.
and
Oh,
it
here,
was
here we
just
go.
like,
Don't follow me.
Here
from
you
behind.
go, chat.
What's that? Oh,
That's amazing.
I don't even know what made
How
you
that
think-
came into your
Yeah,
head is
exactly.
beyond me, dude.
Exactly. I
That
said-
is beyond
You just gotta
me.
be fast, man. You gotta be quick with
Because
it.
you look and I was like, that's actually real accurate. That's what made it worse. Because I was like, wow, Zay. I said, you gotta stop.
I have.
I like honestly, yeah, crazy.
Oh,
Crazy
you
work.
see it over there? Yeah, that's gross, right? That's someone's.
That's what their hair look like.
That was crazy work.
That's what their hair look like.
Yeah, that is a jump scare. Sorry, guys.
But we love that youth girl.
I don't even remember.
Q-tip
who it
hair and
was,
all.
brother.
Q-tip hair and all.
All right,
don't
last story,
remember
guys.
who it
This
was.
is from Dan. He said, we had a student in our youth group who invited a family to church with him. It was a single mom with 2 middle schoolers who had special needs.
Oh man.
It quickly became clear that their needs required more attention than we could provide.
It was real special.
So we asked the mom to stay on Wednesday nights.
Mm-hmm.
I normally ran a background check on adult helpers, but I skipped this time since she was only there to help her kids.
Mm-hmm.
One night, one of my
Your uterus?
uteruses.
One of my
One-
uteruses.
One night,
Praise God.
This is crazy work, brother. How many uteruses
it
you got,
was
bro?
a male, so I guess it didn't. happen.
Golly.
One night, one of my leaders came running up to me, pale and panicked, telling me to come immediately. Come to find out, one of our high school boys and the mom were playing checkers together. Why did you just grab his arm?
Get the heck off me. I'm sorry.
Come to find out, our high school boy and this mom were playing checkers together. But upon further investigation, we noticed they were holding hands under the table. I kicked everyone out and stopped the mom as she was leaving. I asked if they were holding hands, and she casually said, yeah, we've been talking.
Whoa. Okay. Wait.
Wait. Yeah, I'm
All right. I'm lost.
I missed.
I'm lost. We must have missed a part.
What did you miss?
Can we? All right.
Whose hand was she holding?
Who? What?
A random student from Youth
Okay,
Group.
so this
Not
mom.
her kid.
Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Dissect
Okay.
this. Okay, go ahead.
So this mom with special kids, she came to this overnight like camp thing.
She had two of them.
No, Youth Group.
Youth Group.
Yes.
Okay. And she was holding hands playing checkers with another youth kid.
Okay,
Not her kid.
correct. The kids are the only part of the story that revolves around the kids is because she had to be there because of her kids.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
They're like, hey, we really can't watch these kids.
Yeah.
So we need the mom to be here. So mom's like, okay, I'll come to Youth Group. No background check.
And your boyfriend here.
Yeah, her boyfriend.
This is crazy.
He
I
became
asked-
her boyfriend there
No, I think it was before he said we've been talking. So I think they've been.
that night.
Oh,
I don't know.
move quick.
She said, yeah, we've been talking.
Golly.
Keep in mind, she was 40 and he was 17.
Yo,
Oh, that boy scored.
he rizzed up.
Yeah, he
rizzed
did.
her up.
Yeah, he
he
did.
rizzed her up.
Yeah, he did.
I told her that was
Ma'am.
absolutely not okay and had her leave the building immediately.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed a cop friend who was at the service at night, but legally there was nothing we could do
Nothing.
because 17 was the age of
I was about to
consent
say.
at our state. Even
She
though it
looked
was
it up.
technically legal, I spent the next few weeks on damage control.
She looked it up.
That's crazy.
She said, hey, how old is you?
That's
17?
crazy.
Give me your hand.
Nah, he probably asked her.
We playing checkers.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah,
They
we're
was-
blaming her.
That
They
is-
was
yeah.
playing checkers. She was,
was
playing
playing
chess.
Ooh. That's a no. It's not.
My bad.
You're right.
Someone come get Zach Wilson is hilarious.
Who's Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson is an NFL quarterback who allegedly was dating
She quick. with it.
teammate's mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
That's what he's known for.
LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron.
LeBron. Devontae.
What about
this
Josh?
is the
What
thing.
about
Devontae
Yeah,
West.
that's the mom apparently.
what about
Teammate's mom.
Oh,
What's his name?
good for him.
Good for
Sorry.
The dude from the
No, I was
Thunder.
joking. Yeah.
Giddy? Yeah. Oh, they did trade him. That man been doing well on the Bulls too. He's been going off.
Oh man.
Josh Giddy or whatever his name is.
Oh, Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
did not
don't
hear-
know about that?
No,
Similar
I didn't
story?
know.
You don't know about what happened to
Well,
Josh
I'm
Giddy?
telling you,
No,
live
I
under a
don't.
rock. I live under a
What?
rock. For the past.
Josh Giddy, he was.
He
Go
was
ahead, look it
traded
up.
to the Bulls.
No, look it up. Look it up. What happened to Josh Giddy?
No,
Timothy Stern says this is the best duo in the land.
Timothy.
My boy,
Oh,
man, my
wow,
boy,
Pastor
my boy,
Tim.
my
Oh
boy.
man, love that guy. Josh.
Allegations surfaced on social media.
Oh, I did hear about that.
I did.
Yeah, had an
Oh.
inappropriate relationship with an underage girl.
Who made a song about
That boy was holding hands.
Somebody. I thought I
Under
heard
the
that in the
table.
song.
Stop holding hands with kids, man.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't do it.
But this one technically was not. It was wrong, but not.
Yeah.
So
What the one? I
she
mean,
came prepared.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She know the law.
I think-
She know the law.
She's like, you can't get me.
Right. He'll be a young man.
All right, guys, let's do our Would You Rather segment. This is where we take two stories from this episode, pit them against each other. Did we make Isaiah go first last time? I think we did, right?
Huh?
Did you go first for the rather? No, I think I went first.
All right,
you,
Isaiah-
you went first for the
Yeah.
rather.
Okay.
For the rather.
First option is you are playing drums at youth group.
Ooh.
When your friend removes the seat and you jump.
Yeah, go ahead and skip that option, bro.
Okay.
Option 2.
Option 2
We're fighting.
is you paint your butt green and yellow and run around camp,
What's up?
leaving your cheek marks.
The butt
on
pain is
windows.
Crazy.
Unfortunately, the final window of the night, you shatter bare butt. Man, that is.
Did it insert?
Nah. In the
He
it
said
did in
it
the
did.
cheek.
He
It
said
said
he said
in
he
the
thought he
cheek?
ruptured his colon. Like it didn't like.
Oh, that's
no.
for
That
the-
was the first
Oh,
story.
he's talking about with the window.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, he had to get like 9 stitches.
like in
No, I think I think
or just the
Just
cheek.
the cheeks.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, but you have to sit.
Hey, brother,
You
did
can't-
I make my decision?
Wow.
Yeah, you did. I'm
Thank
just
you.
like actually think I feel like I would go with that one, but the recovery, man, sounds brutal.
I can't.
But after a lady has a baby, I think they give them like cooling pads.
Yeah,
That could
yeah,
help.
sitting
That
on
could
an
help.
ice pack.
Yeah. So
True.
because I was like, because the first one, you're tore up on the inside.
Yeah,
So it's like, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. Look at it. Look at it. Never did that. We love him. But no, that. But yeah,
poor John is just getting caught.
Yeah, honestly, that's what it's okay. I make myself a target. It's the red. But I really think, I would rather go through 2 than 1.
I am going option 2. Shelby said option 2. What were they again, guys? It was the drum seat. He sat on the metal post that his friend had taken the drum thrown off of. He like jumped up and sat down. And it ripped through his pants and inserted this poor guy.
Yeah,
Imagine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's option 1. Option 2 is the glass windows.
Yo.
Are you commenting from Shaw's phone? Because Shaw just said that's a fun night out. Option 2.
That's wild work. That's why
it's
cover
Lord.
him. Cover
it's
him.
Lord.
That's crazy.
Please repeat the choices. I'll do it one more time, chat. One more time. Option 1 is you are playing drums at Youth Group. It's the first story of the night. And you jump on to the seat because you're like standing up. But someone removed the seat and you jump onto a metal pole that's like 6 to 7 inches long. Rips through your pants right into your butt.
67 inches.
Option 2.
67 inches is wild.
Dear Lord.
Thank you.
Oh.
How tall is 67 inches? I think that's 5-6 feet, right?
Yeah, there's 12 feet in it. 12
Joey
inches in a
is
foot.
67 inches tall.
Joey.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. I'm 72 6 feet. You're right. 5.5 feet. Sierra is shorter than 67 inches.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Hey, you're dead. You're a kebab at that
Fatality.
point. You are a kebab at that point.
That came out your mouth.
What's that?
What?
Oh, a kebab?
No. You jump on it like
it came. Oh, okay. Sorry.
In one end out the other.
Next one.
That came out your mouth is crazy.
It's wild.
That is.
That's why I said everybody.
Am I wrong?
Hey, Sam.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
Option 2 is you put your butt through a glass window.
Hey, yo.
I'm seeing a lot of option 2.
Yeah, option 2.
Yeah, I don't
sure.
see.
Option 2 is the only option.
Anytime I play okay, Mercedes
no
said
other
anytime I play drums, I'm always scared of option 1. Yeah, I've seen videos of that. Really happen. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Not for me. Not for me.
Yeah.
Matthew said option 2.
I'm never sitting behind the drum set.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'll never do it.
No.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of Youth Group Chronicles.
Thank you.
Isaiah and John, thank you guys. And good night to our chat. If you guys would like to know when we go live, you can go to ygcpodcast.com/updates.
Yes.
And you can be here right in the studio with us, commenting and hanging out with us in the studio. And you might get your comment featured on an episode.
Wow.
Yo, Sam.
Hallelujah.
Are we available for booking?
We are. Tell them about it.
Dude,
Tell them.
we're available for booking. If you want to get a hold of us to be able to come to your conference, youth night, even church service, because old people need joy too.
Mm-hmm.
You can email us at
booking@ygcpodcast.com. Or you can go to our website, ygcpodcast.com/book, and the details are there. I think we have 4 live shows booked for 2025 so
That's
far.
fire.
So
I'm booking right now.
That's actually,
John is looking up. He's booking us right now.
I already booked. Why just see his book? Check the email.
Yes, guys.
I already booked.
If you want to know what a live show is like, you can actually go to our YouTube. We record the episodes. That's what's so cool.
Absolutely.
The episodes we bring
They
this.
become a podcast episode.
Yeah, you guys become a podcast episode, and it is. Our most recent one was the best one. The best one.
You're wrong, by the way. You made a stubby joke, and it was terrible.
I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just explaining the situation.
Crazy.
I was trying to explain the situation. But our show in Rochester at Saturate was
bad.
beyond fun.
Yeah,
That was the crowd was insane.
Yeah,
We'll say that. And you guys can go watch all those episodes on YouTube, or you can listen to them on the pod. But that is what we mean when we say booking. We come and we do a live show at your event.
It's funny.
And we're stoked about it. We have some coming up. You guys will hear them soon. If not, you'll be at them. And we love you all, and we will see you next week.